I'm Paul Elijah, your host for today's Evolution of True Beauty project. Today we'll be talking to three beautiful ladies who have chalked success in their fields. Today, we'll be asking them questions on how they came about their success, the journey to the top, how challenging it was, and everything. Honestly, I'll be taking a lot of apport from them today because it's not easy. It's honestly not easy. So stay tuned and get a pen and paper, write something down, and learn from it. It's necessary.
Evolution of true beauty lies within you. When you're feeling blue and feel like nothing is true, when you feel like you're not good enough for the world, just know that you're a virtuous woman. When you're feeling blue and feel like nothing is true, when you feel like you're not good enough for the world, just know that you're a virtuous woman. I see the beauty in you, you see the beauty in me. Beautiful creatures created by God, yeah. You're a virtuous woman.
So you're welcome to the Real Table Talk, and my guests for today are, let's start from the lovely lady at the other end.
Okay, so I'm Justina Kwa, I'm the CEO of Just Bites. I'm Lois Before Shiro Dante, Home Engineer.
Yeah.
My name is Roysa Darko. I am the co-founder of A Foundation. I am a philanthropist and I am a makeup artist, owner of Real Definitions.
Wow. Such a long profile. Well, let's just get into it. I would have to let you know that today's episode is divided into 5 parts. Part 1 is the ice-breaking part. I'll ask you a few questions. You write the answers on the papers you have in front of you. Then you show it to the camera. And then part 2 is a little bit about yourself. That one, when we get to it, we'll solve it. And then part 3 is my favorite part. It is the challenges you faced when you were journeying up there. And then part 4 is questions from the social media. And then part 5 is for me. Alright, so let's start from part 1. My favorite part actually, because I'll get to ask a lot of personal questions and I'll get a lot of interesting answers. Justina, are you ready? Wow, beautiful. Question 1, what is your philosophy in life? Basically, what drives you? What motivates you? I know a lot of people will say Abraham Lincoln said this in 19 whatever. Please tell me what drives you. By the way, I'm driven by food. That's like my philosophy in life. When I see food and then you tell me to do something, 5 minutes, I'm done with it. Who is done?
I'm done.
Whoa.
So that is pure love in service.
Before I move on to the next one, what is pure love to you?
I will define pure love as the love of God. And that's
Hallelujah. And then, what do we have there?
Learn like you've never prayed and pray like you've never learned.
That's a bit confusing. Break it down for me. I'm a lay person here right now. I'm learning. So break it down for me. Learn like you've never prayed and pray like you've never learned.
Yeah, I pray like as though I don't have anything in my head.
Okay, and you learn
when
like...
I'm learning, I learn like I don't have anything to depend on.
Beautiful. So you learn like you are yourself, so you have to learn everything.
Yeah.
Nothing to depend on.
Yeah. So when I'm praying, I pray like
There's nothing in
I
your
don't know anything, so
Please tell us what you have there.
It says live in the moment.
Live in the moment. That is so short. So like right now, we are living in the moment.
Savoring every bit of it.
So I can be asking the interesting questions and we'll live in the moment. All right. Learn, which is like education. And then she said, live in the moment. To me, that is money. So let's arrange the three of them. That is love, education, and money. Let's arrange the three of them in your order of preference. Love, education, and money. For me, Charlie, money over everything. Charlie. Money, it's money. But let's see what the ladies are thinking. Today, after here, I would know how to talk to the ladies. Yeah. She has love there, she has education, and then my first is her last. Love, education, and money. Okay. Justina, you understand? That is money, love, and education.
Yeah.
Education, they always will catch them later. And then she has love, education. You did that for me?
No. Okay, so the truth is, love, I was struggling between love and education.
Interesting. And then she motivated you to go for the love. All right. I get it. So now my final question. I mentioned that my motivation is food. So I'd like you guys to choose what I would eat next. So on what you people like.
Okay.
So between Wachi and Kinky, which one would you prefer?
You don't have to think about that. You don't even have to write it down.
Oh wow, I'm eating Wachi after today. The three of them are like, Wachi is the whole deal. You understand? Saturdays are for Wachi. All right. Thank you very much. So that's part one for you. I'm sure every ice is broken. They are comfortable with each other, right? Okay. So now, let's get to part two.
Okay, so the whole idea of Just Bites came into fruition during my national service period, where I realized I couldn't live on 559. So I decided to do something just, as I was doing my service, just to, support myself small. And then, so I was like, okay, I like cooking. That's what I can do. What can I do to, survive? What can I do to get some income? So I thought, and I was like, okay, I like cooking. I have a passion for it. I like learning new things when it comes to food. So why don't I just, think about something to prepare and then try and sell and see how it moves. So I thought of chocolate chip cookies and brownies. So that's what I started with. Started with chocolate chip cookies and brownies, and it's been evolving since then. The client's demand is always, changing. They want new things, so you end up trying to meet their demands, So that's where the whole story started from. Okay, so initially it was just cookies because I was making basically chocolate chip cookies. So that was why it was called Just Cookies. But then as the demand increased, I had to change the name because I can't be giving you Gizzard and then my name is Just Cookies. So I had to find something that blends with everything that I do. So if today I'm making cookies, I'm making brownies, I'm making samosa, spring rolls, anything, it's still an edible at the end of the day. So I had to find a name that blends with everything. And then, my name is Justina, so I thought of the first part of my name, and then I just added the bites to it, and that's how come we have Just Bites now. Everybody does business because of money, But then aside money and me having the passion and the love for food, the thought that I could actually be serving people out there. Like, I know I'm solving a problem somehow, some way, because I mean, somebody would need something to cater for their little event or office party, or so the thought that, okay, I'm actually rendering a service out there and I'm helping somebody solve a problem is good enough for me. So yeah. And also, I'm looking to grow bigger. I'm looking to evolve, and then, have so many things on board. We'll be doing more than the cookies and the brownies and then the samosas and spring rolls. We'll be doing more than that. So the future holds a lot of things.
My name is Royce Adakon. I am a mental health advocate and co-founder of the Hay Foundation. The Hay Foundation started off in 2017 with a voice from 3 women, inclusive of myself. We decided to come out because we've had a lot of challenges, and taking me, I've grown up in a very difficult situation. It didn't start off with me knowing that I was depressed, because it started off at a very young age. I've been through a series of events, and it grew me apart. It took me away from my family and my friends, and it was a lot of things I couldn't talk about, but outwardly I was the happiest girl alive. So we've grown the Hay Foundation. We started off with a group of projects, in-house projects we've worked on and we are still working on. The Hay Foundation is just to give people, it's just to create awareness and to give people motivation to speak up about how they feel inside. And we know there's a lot of stigma in our community about depression and anxiety and panic attacks, and people don't consider it to be illness, which is very sad. So the whole point of the Hay Foundation is to drive young people and the youth to speaking up and to finding the truth about themselves, because a lot of us are hidden and we don't know the truth, and so we cannot bring about our release. Feed the Streets, it's one of my personal initiatives that came about last year, December in 2018. Genuinely, I'm driven by pure love and service to other people. I wanted to do something for the homeless people on the streets. It really breaks my heart to pass by someone, see the person has no home, can't even afford a meal, and I decided to take it upon myself to donate food items, even if it's given to just 5 people. But I stopped to think for a minute and felt and decided that I could push this. I could push it beyond myself. So I told a group of people who donated towards it, and I had 3-4 other people follow me during the initiative. So our first donation was giving cash, and we gave drinks, food and water to homeless people, starting from Shashi to Accra. And that drove the second project we did, which was feeding the homeless in Circle. And that brought about a lot of awareness, and it got people to understand the benefits of donating even 1 cedi towards a cause like that. And the situation on the streets is very sad, and I hope that in my next project in August, I'll get more people to come with me to notice and witness how people struggle. We have mentally challenged people on the streets, and we had people crying, we had people with excitement who were brushing their teeth with the toiletries we gave them then, and it was amazing. And real definitions. That's a story. Most people will not believe me. I wasn't always like this. You wouldn't see me wearing makeup. I wasn't a makeup person. That's basically it. But It started off in my first year in university, which was in 2013, where I joined a modeling agency, and we had to wear makeup. And I actually got tired of asking people to make me up, so I started to learn it on my own. And as time went by, it grew, and I had people coming to me, and voila, it became a business. Real Definition is geared towards editorial makeup and events makeup as well. It's more or less just bringing your inner beauty out. Yes, I've had a lot of challenges through it. So what drives me is the ease. I could make up someone, stand for 6 hours straight and you didn't feel the pain. It's the love, the excitement, the creativity, the imagination, the prepping, the creating, that just goes into makeup. It's not just makeup, it's a step-by-step beauty creation. And I think that's what has taken me far with Real Definition. So I work with a few photographers, and we just like to speak through beauty. And so for anyone out there, I know it's difficult by hearing the market is saturated and there are lots of makeup artists out there, but it's about you. It's about what you really want and what motivates you. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to make you shine.
Hi, so my name is Lois Ifo-Chiwadamte. I just completed an MPhil in Material Science and Engineering. This was a course that was, my uncle motivated me to do it, honestly. My daddy wanted me to be a doctor. I mean, science has this thing of being a doctor and all that, but my biology wasn't that strong. No matter how hard I tried. When I mean strong, not relatively like a CD, but not something to make it the medical school. So he advised that the materials engineering was going to be a big field that was going to hit the market in 10 to 15 years, of which I enrolled. That was 7 years back. And basically, it has been an amazing journey through the engineering school and the engineering department. You look at me, I wasn't the top student in my school, but here I am. I mean, going to competitions and winning them. So being the only female in the engineering class, I was with 16 boys, undergraduate, MPhil, 13 boys. Yes, and I mean, not to fail was one of my strongest drive to push for things. And I hit that tag where they call you a female engineer. I just want to be an engineer. So I remember working with Accra Brewery for some time, and I was the only female in the engineering department. And normally when we go for meetings, they ask, okay, you're welcome, gentlemen. I'm like, hello, I'm a lady here, you know. There's a stereotype on the female being engineering. But if you don't make that get into your head, you can do anything basically like anybody. It's just trying to catch up with stuff. So when I was in level 200, I was at the bottom of my class. But I saw that if you are below the red line, you'll be sacked out of the engineering school. So I needed to form group studies, go for extra class with some boys and stuff. Basically roll with them to keep up par. And yeah, lo and behold, some few nights, I remember some nights where I had to be in the reading room, and the only time I come up on top to my room is when I'm coming to eat or take a nap. Then I go back to the reading room because I had to make extra effort than anyone else. Yeah.